now, Nick, I'm starting to record stuff.
Didn't ask you for permission the
Now
second time.
Now it's recorded.
What, you just give it once? What if you said
guess
something
'cause
terrible this time?
I guess you didn't get off the call, so your consent
I'm consented.
still implied.
We ready?
You know, my state is a
My city burns.
My state is a single party consent state, so that means I can walk into a room,
record
as long as it's not illegal to record there, like, you know, military installations, government shit. But I can walk into a meeting with anyone and record it, so long as one person in that room consents.
And that's you.
And it can be yourself, and not only that, but you can actually send someone else in there to record for you with your consent. It's both a good thing, but also kind of a scary thing. But yeah, I guess, Nick, you want to start the show now?
Let's make it rain.
Let's do this.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to a very special edition of our podcast. Tonight, we're doing Marvel Multiverse Mayhem Movie Night!
Woo, crazy ass movie night. Came up with it on the fly. Yay!
We've been planning to do it for a while, and we're sorry for the hiatus, but it just takes a lot more time, and not
Nick's
just to sit down, find a
all
2-hour period. Yeah, and also edit. We will be watching X-Men Wolverine Origins, the best X-Men movie. Well, actually, I'm just going to say it. It's the worst of the ones I've seen, and I haven't seen Dark Phoenix. But I have seen New Mutants. I don't know where that even ranks. But we are going to be watching this fantastic film following the dreadful Deadpool and Logan movies, which we watched the last 2 previous episodes. Of course, we are brought to you by Grow Generation, where the pros go to grow.
Yes, and I had the side by side, or you and I stacked with my browser to the right. Anyways, it didn't look the way I had planned on it, guys. I had to mess with OBS right before the show went on, because I was like, wait, I could do better, and then by trying to do better, I just did worse.
Things are good.
It'll look even better the next time.
But they could be better. Wrong franchise.
Yes. Wrong company.
So we are going to be doing a live commentary on X-Men. Well, live for us, but you can follow along. In the audio version only, I believe, will be the entire film. We'll let you know when to start it, and then they'll be on YouTube. You'll be watching just a collection of our best moments.
Yes.
So,
yeah,
everyone,
that's it.
And me and Kyle will be perfectly synced because we're using Disney Plus Watch Party or whatever.
Yep. I am piping in legal content for Disney's for the YouTube, so fair use and all of that. I have paid for this movie with more than a subscription. That old fashioned thing where you actually exchanged money for an entire medium that you could hold on to. Yes.
You have a physical copy of this movie?
Yes.
What is your experience with it?
I bought it so I could legally do this.
Oh, well, I mean, what's your experience seeing the movie initially? As we always do.
Yeah. Yes, I'm that type of nerd. That type of do-gooder. I saw this one time in its entirety only, and I've seen clips, of course, through memes or seeing it on TV or whatnot. But it was awful. Awful Gambit. Awful Emma.
God, I forgot he's in this. You're spoiling the movie for me.
Wolverine. Awful Deadpool. It was just awful, and
awful.
I'm not
Professor
even that,
Xavier.
Exactly. I'm not even that much of a Fox X-Men fan to begin with, let alone wanting to deal with one that's worse than X3. Like this was just straight trash, and my boy, man, look what they did to my boy. Poor Gambit, man. Poor Gambit. And I'm not gonna lie. I know Channing Tatum came out and he could have done it. Could have been well.
I don't like the take
but
on
I'm not
it.
gonna lie. I'm not upset that he didn't get to make his. However, it's because I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't hear it. I can't feel it from him. There's no directorial stuff that I can be like, yeah, I trust you for that, or writing, I trust you for that. But yeah, man, this is a trash movie. We've watched. I know you like Deadpool 2 more than 1, but
And I like Logan more than Deadpool's.
Right, but the majority of people think Deadpool 1 was better. I think it's even higher rated and
Reviewed, definitely
scored, made more money. So in general, we've relatively as objectively as can be, we've seen the best of Deadpool and the best of Logan. So we're here to watch the worst. We're here to watch the absolute worst of those two characters, and I hope this is fun for everyone. I do.
I'm excited. People, I'm going to tell my story seeing it at theaters if you will queue up your movie to 10 seconds in. That way we'll all be flowing at the same time. Sometimes it takes a few seconds for it to buffer if you start from the beginning. So get it to 10 seconds as I talk. I saw it at theaters because I mean, there's a Marvel movie the first weekend of May ever since Spider-Man 2002. I think there's 1 year they missed it for some reason, like Iron Man first weekend of May. Any of them, like there's always something. Every Spider-Man, well, just the first one. Some Spider-Man, but Avengers.
We're getting
early April, but whatever. I went alone
this year
because no one wanted to see it. So I drove out to, let's put it this way, a graduation impending. I drove out to my local Orange County movie theater, probably the AMC at the Grove for all those California people. And the block, the Grove, the block, I don't remember. And saw this movie by myself, and it is fucking terrible. But that's why we're here to lighten the mood. So, are you guys, everyone ready? You ready, Kyle?
I guess.
Why don't you count us down? Unless you have something else to add.
No, I think that's
and I haven't seen it since, just like Kyle.
I'm going to bring down OBS onto my third screen so that way I can see this. It's right there, ladies and gentlemen. We're at the 10-second mark. And so, yeah, go ahead and hit your play in 3, 2, I'll say go and then do
it's the whole lethal weapon argument.
3, 2, 1, go.
Now the logo.
I'm already pissed at having to watch this. I quit.
This is the fun way to do it. Otherwise, I'd never rewatch this stupid movie.
Oh man, I'm not looking forward to this, Nick. I'm not gonna lie.
Old school Marvel logo.
Oh, we don't need a running like.
Hey, this is a commentary, dude.
You don't know.
They want to hear us talk over the movie. We don't want silence.
Yeah, I'm super cutting this shit.
Northwest
but I'm not
Territories.
I'm not going to do descriptive audio. If you're, they got a track for that. You know what sucks is when I first saw about this. Of course, I was excited at the idea. Because the Wolverine Origins comic wasn't that old, and it was really fucking badass. And then we get this movie.
Do you notice that he actually looks a lot like Hugh Jackman, the dad?
Yes.
It almost looks like it could be him.
Is he like a cousin or something?
I don't know, but
isn't it
he doesn't look anything like
CGI or something?
Maybe it doesn't look anything like. Well, they didn't really have that same tech back then. It would look more fake.
They did.
This is before even Tron Legacy, which looked like garbage.
Well, no, not facial mapping, not the motion capture. I don't think it's him. But they even used they layered like Alec Guinness's face onto Ewan McGregor for the last prequel movie.
Really?
Yes.
But I was just gonna say Like he may look a lot like Hugh Jackman, adult Wolverine. He looks nothing like Liev Schreiber, adult
No.
Sabretooth. Is his name James Howlett
Yes.
in this version? I know that Logan's not actually connected, so they use that as like a fake name he takes on.
Yeah. Yeah, they use James here.
Oh, that guy looks. Oh, they're from different
that's what
dads.
it's supposed to be. Yes.
I haven't seen this movie in forever.
But that's the character's history.
I know that, but I forgot it was different dads. And I thought he killed his dad, so yeah, he's gonna kill Sabretooth's dad. Bone Claws.
Yep.
I still think the Bone Claws are more fun.
Oh, I mean,
like when you have
they
them in
break and stuff like that, it would suck.
They're cooler looking. Yeah. I just mean, especially later in this movie, we'll definitely see some CGI where the claws don't even look connected. This movie has the worst fucking CGI. All the Fox skimps on the CGI.
What were they thinking?
I think they had to meet a release date. God, Stryker's actually, I guess technology wasn't as good back then. With hey, it's a Hobbit. Pippin, right? Or was that Mary?
One of them.
Mushrooms, Pippin, mushrooms. I can't wait to see who all these characters are as far as their abilities. I don't remember. Oh, he's just good with guns. His mutant ability is to be a Black Widow.
You know who I can't wait to see that, and I'm hoping it gets done as a Disney Plus series. I want X Factor. I want a detective series X-Men with mutants. Give me goddamn Madro or Madrox, Multiple Man. Give me Layla Miller. Give me fucking Forge and shit. Like, it feels like I'm watching something from 1999, not 2009.
Except for the performance of Ryan Reynolds.
Well, because you got to think at this point, dude, we're already getting MCU. We're already getting MCU films.
Yeah, this is the year after Iron Man.
Mm-hmm.
Which was the May movie that year.
Mm-hmm.
On a whim, I bought tickets for me and my friends for the first ever 7 p.m. screening. Now, most movies have a 7 p.m. Yeah. We didn't know what to expect. No one was like watching the trailer and obsessing over it. And we all left and we were like, holy fuck, the world has changed.
Yes, forever.
I think we're going to see his sword.
Jimmy fucking Chongas.
He didn't say that, Dave, though. This is the scene they make fun of in Deadpool 2, where he doesn't actually block most of the bullets. It's actually a more badass version of Wade Wilson, skill-wise.
It's ridiculous.
It is ridiculous. Like that.
And this...
it hits the two guys behind him. It doesn't stop the momentum.
Oh my god.
Still the best part of the movie.
And no one thinks to aim low and high. You know, like even if he could block bullets.
I guess they're setting him up as a cool villain because they, rather than sending in the invincible people with claws, they send in Wade Wilson to show how good he is with swords. Does he say if you talk less, you'd be the perfect soldier or something?
Yes.
Oh, that guy can teleport.
I think he was Speedster.
Oh.
Take the diamonds.
Maybe it was teleport. It's fast, regardless.
I want this.
Is that adamantium?
It is nothing.
Yeah.
A souvenir. Where did you find it? I want the source. A small village. Far inland.
God.
3 days from here.
It's so similar to
Vibranium,
because it's even from Africa.
It's a type of unobtainium.
At least Marvel has more clever names than James Cameron.
Well, no, Cameron was being tongue in cheek. That's a
people say
it's a
that.
sci-fi.
I think
it's
not
a sci-fi. No,
talented.
because it's an older word used in sci-fi
is it?
for things like adamantium and vibranium, because those don't really exist.
Yeah.
They're unobtainable in any type of real sense.
So it's supposed to be
name,
funny, not cheesy.
Yes. The name unobtainium goes back before that.
Oh, and that guy can read minds. The Hobbit can read minds, it looks like. And I don't pay for the commercial-free version. Neither does my parents. We all kind of split all the services.
I can't be bothered.
See, I like his look, Sabretooth too. It's really close to the Logan hair look. But also, I don't know. He's had a good
He could just grow his nails at will. That's weird.
Oh, did they just increase length?
Yeah, he just increased them.
So they're like Wolverine claws, only they're his nails.
Yeah,
he should paint them. Long, like women put on fake nails for things like prom and stuff. Imagine that power. Actually reminds me of a boy's character who's based on Wolverine, but he's a good Kingpin too. I didn't know it was him playing Kingpin until afterwards in Into the Spider-Verse. Waking up from a dream.
That's Liev Schreiber's doing the voice?
Yeah, he's Kingpin. It's pretty good. You didn't
know
that?
Such a shitty version of Kingpin, completely unnecessary that I didn't even care to look it up.
I mean, I saw it in the credits.
Worst part of the movie. Yeah. Love the movie. Just hate that. Waste of Kingpin. Kind of like Hawkeye.
We'll see more Kingpin, don't you worry.
I know. I still might not like it.
He scratched her when he freaked out. Is she a mutant or something too, or is she just the first love of his life?
I'm not sure.
I think she's revealed to be a mutant later in the film. Like when he shows up at the facility at the end, they have a lot of cats. She's like, Emma. This movie also has the same chick in First Class, played by Don Draper's wife. The chick who turns to crystal, Emma Frost. She's in this movie later too. I think she's the sister of Emma Frost or something. His girlfriend.
And then in First Class, January Jones.
Yes,
plays
that's
Emma
why I said
Frost,
Don Draper's wife. I couldn't remember the actress's name. She had a very short career.
It's a different actress in this one.
No. This is unrelated completely.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry the sequels were never as good as First Class.
Yeah. I know a lot of people really like Days, but it's mostly because of that one scene.
that they redo in 2 other movies.
Yeah.
And someone pointed this out.
I like
my favorite, some of my least favorite super speed is Quicksilver in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I think the way they shoot super speed in Eternals is one of Eternals' only strengths. I think it looks even cooler than just slowing everyone else down.
So bad, I never finished
Maybe we'll do that one next.
Doesn't Logan kill her in the comic? I don't remember.
I don't know shit about X-Men comics.
I have a feeling
except for
like
AVX,
he stabs
which
her
is
in the
awful.
stomach.
Like he does
You tell this to the kids?
No.
Rogue in X1, and then she just heals herself by touching him.
Maybe.
That's a pretty intense nightmare scene. X-Force, Wolverine, Wakanda Forever, Wonder Woman.
There's all sorts across the chest.
Yeah, I know.
Salutes.
It's not just comics.
Yeah. I think even the Romans had one, and in movies you often see like one arm across the chest. I like I'm of course old-fashioned U.S. Army. I like our traditional salute of the modern era. Always found the old-fashioned British salutes of the palm up to look very weird. No, there's no flip shit. It's
that's the current
palm
British Army,
and that dates back to the idea of passing knights lifting their visors up to show their faces, to show who they were.
Lancelot.
Yeah, exactly. So that's where that kind of comes from, and that's why even a lot of old British ceremony and kind of salutes with a flourish almost have this up
I like that. That's
motion
cool.
with it.
Did she give him the nickname Wolverine in a scene we were just talking over?
Yeah, we were talking. That's how boring this fucking movie is. Oh my god.
He's a lumberjack.
And he's
jacks
okay.
a lot of lumber.
Just made a Monty Python joke.
Is that a joke from Monty Python?
It's a song, the lumberjack song.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about now.
And I think people assume that because the actor might really care for the character, that he's really invested in the canon and following the story and watches their own movies in order because they're not filmed in order, of course. And I don't think I don't think Jackman knew shit. I don't think he paid that much attention.
To what?
Because to how fucked up this movie is, continuity, like all of that.
No one at Fox cares about any of it.
I'm saying I don't even think Hugh cared about it.
No, I don't think he did either, or even the quality. He's just
Nope.
like, you got another X-Men movie for you? It'll be super easy, barely an inconvenience. I've got another X-Men movie for you. Okay, how much does it pay? Done. I'm going to be honest. The best part of this movie, besides Ryan Reynolds, who was dismissed already for the rest of the film, Liev Schreiber is tearing up what he's given. Like, he's doing a great... I mean, Hugh Jackman always commits, but Liev Schreiber is outshining even Hugh Jackman. He's making a good villain in a terribly written, directed movie.
Well.
It's
terribly
proof.
cut. Yeah.
It's like you and McGregor in the prequel trilogies. A good actor can polish the turd, which Mythbusters did prove you can do. You can polish turds, and McGregor did it with George Lucas's words, guys. Yes, and my son's name is Lucas, so go figure my self-hating, loathing bullshit life. But Schreiber can
He's
deliver
good. Yeah.
on shit.
Yeah, he does
He's
make his
polishing
claws
a turd.
longer. I forgot. I was gonna go on another tangent, but I hate how
I hate the crawling
gallop type thing.
The gallop, yeah.
Did you ever hear the story? This relates to X-Men. I'm not going that far off topic. Where Hugh Jackman was already cast, and he went to set, and he was doing a wolf impression as Wolverine. And they're like, "Why are you doing like a wolf?" He's like, "Cause like that's what a Wolverine like. That's because Wolverines are fictional. I'm doing like a wolf type thing." And they're like, "Wolverines are a real animal, mate."
I didn't know that.
But it's not like he's doing a Wolverine impression either. But like he's just animalistic.
He thought Wolverines were mythical?
He never heard of them. He thought it was just a character's name. Back in the day on LRM Ranks It, we ranked all the X-Men films. We didn't count Deadpool.
No, we never did that episode.
We never did it? Are you
No,
sure?
we
It's
never
not out there somewhere?
watched them.
Well, we didn't used to actually watch all of them. We used to just rank them.
Well, yeah, but
it's not like we watched
we
every
never did
Spider-Man movie before ranking Spider-Man
No,
back in the
we
day. We
didn't.
did that for this show, Marvel Multiverse Mayhem.
Yeah.
So here we are. One of the many times we get the origin, including, was it Days of Future Past? No, Apocalypse, you see the Pharaoh Wolverine. Days of Future Past, you don't, because he gets captured by Mystique, who's pretending to be Stryker, who it doesn't matter if she was pretending to be Stryker or not, because it makes no fucking sense, and they never come back to it.
Nope.
They're just, a lot of the problems is they never had a Feige.
Except for Feige worked on several of the X-Men
Well, his
movies.
name's on them. His name is also on Spider-Man and X-Men 1. He's like associate producer. He doesn't have any power yet. He's just there.
Doesn't matter. His name's on it, and they're
Spielberg's
trash.
name is on a producer who's like, I greenlight it, but I want nothing to do with you, Michael Bay. You go do your thing. You can put my company name on it, DreamWorks, and say executive producer Steven Spielberg. But Steven Spielberg didn't even look at the script for Transformers, I'm sure. He was just like, yeah, sounds fun.
That first one's good movie.
So he's XX. He's nearly triple X. Whoa, some weird slowdown on that shooting where it was like bad slow motion.
May have been just Judder.
I had this video game, I just remember it, on GameCube.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it was an X2 video game.
Look at that. Why did they do those types of
naked?
CGI?
All I remember is I played the game for just the first level, and it was just like my favorite part of the Star Wars Rogue Squadron games is the games are great, but turning your X-Wings, X-foils on and off, I just like popping and putting away the claws was the only thing I remember about that game, which was good. When I was a kid, a lot of people, they like joke that they pretend that they use the Force when they open like a grocery store door.
Yeah.
I used to pretend I was Magneto as a kid, even though I was a much bigger Star Wars fan than X-Men fan. I still sometimes just do the little hand pass like that.
And they were, and what is it with Fox always being afraid of embracing the costumes?
I know. There was Marvel's going to give us the most killer Wolverine costume we've ever seen when they eventually get to him.
The best X-Men costumes to date is
First
Negasonic in Deadpool movies. Her costume and Colossus for that matter are very like Ultimate X-Men inspired, and they look great, dude. Like why couldn't they do that? Like I even hated them making fun of the blue and yellow spandex in the first film.
I mean, I gave it some shit earlier, but I actually do like Live Free and Die Hard. It's just,
dude, for me it's 1,
3, 4.
It's 1, Live Free,
like Live Free better than Vengeance,
and then 2.
And let us not speak about the other.
That there is no other.
2 was shot at Stapleton Airport in Colorado. Random facts about franchises we're not watching, but are from Fox.
Yeah, I just really like what's his name, the bad guy,
Timothy Olyfantastic.
Thank you. And I like Justin Long's character, and I think he plays really, really well with Bruce Willis. I almost said Campbell.
Who was a pain. I know. I heard you start to say Campbell.
Yeah. Willis, and then I just think it played real well, and I enjoy it more. That does not mean that Vengeance is not a badass movie.
Wait,
they're very, very close.
I'm gonna have to take my first bathroom break, ladies and gentlemen. Kyle will keep the discourse alive. I won't be able to hear him from the bathroom because I don't have wireless headphones like Jammer. So I'll be right back. Enjoy.
I would not let you fucking take wireless headphones into the pisser.
No. He has wireless headphones to listen, not a wireless mic.
Jammer goes and lets you guys hear him pee and listens to you guys.
No, just headphones, no mic.
It's okay.
So he can like hear it. He's always picking up food or opening the door for a delivery when we're podcasting. But I know it's okay. I'll be back.
You guys like Jammer's pee.
It's a thing. It's a thing over on Breaking Geek Radio, the podcast. Cute plug. I'll be right back.
Oh my god. So yeah, this commentary. This is a bad movie. I thought this is fun conversation, but my god, we're not talking much about the movie.
This episode also brought to you by Voodoo Ranger Imperial. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna have to put
you're gonna have to put one somewhere.
A thing somewhere in
maybe at the end. We don't want to disrupt have people pause the thing.
Yeah,
you could say something right now.
Grow generation, and it's where the pros go to grow. Home, commercial, large, small, whatever grow operations you've got going on, as long as they are legal. And I don't just mean that marijuana, but you can use their products for all sorts of hydroponic growth. So, but they do specialize for certain things. So, check them out. Growgeneration.com.
Now we're in New Orleans. I wonder who will show up.
Yeah, I know, right? I told you, man, this thing is so fucking jarring.
We're just here suddenly. Why are they even looking for him? I mean, honestly, I'm not listening to all the dialogue. I'm talking to you.
They're trying to figure out where to find strikers.
So this random guy has the next clue that wasn't in the opening scene.
Yes.
They even make his card effects look like shit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have much comic experience, but just in the TV show, I've never liked Gambit.
I love the character. Comics, cartoon.
I bet you money he gets a Disney Plus series once they introduce the mutants.
Ultimate Alliance video games.
He's getting his own show. It won't be Channing Tatum, but he'll have his own show once they introduce the mutants.
Maybe.
There's going to be lots of solo shows, I think, for mutants.
Do I owe you money?
No.
Then Remy LeBeau I am.
Does he look like him at all? Like, is he that bad? I remember his accent being terrible, but...
I mean, the cartoon and Cajun, of course, isn't great, but
he looks better than Channing Tatum.
I've heard way bit better. I don't like the guy's hair here. Facial structure, yeah, sure, it could work. I don't dig the hair.
Oh, because Gambit, yeah, usually doesn't have long hair. Doesn't he usually have a hat of
He's
some
got
sort?
medium hair, and it's probably maybe a little shorter than that, but I don't like how he's got it going on because of the hat. Should have had it pulled back and had the hat over that.
Oh, no.
Because Gambit wears like a cowl that holds the majority of his hair underneath, and there's just a part that comes out the top. Now, I'll say this. Will.I.am, good musician. This acting in this movie is awful. I know he's been an actor in some other things. I can't remember them off the top of my head right now, but he's delivering lines like line, yada, yada, yada,
I'm not
yada.
gonna lie. Even if he's getting it wrong, Taylor Kitsch or whatever is definitely committed. Look at him. Mm-hmm. He's into it. It's probably like... I wouldn't say it's a dream character from him, like Ryan Reynolds, but he's definitely happy to be playing the character.
Okay, let's get these kids out of here. Find another way out.
If I could turn back time. It makes you think of a song in that scene.
Yeah.
I read as of today, February 16th, there were 2 new Deadpool updates that he's not in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. He says, which wouldn't surprise me. The shot people are looking at
lying either. So
no, those are way too long. But and also
it was weird how it came out.
Also, Deadpool 3 is is in active development. Yeah, he's got the Deadpool powers. Just when they sewed his mouth shut, it grew around it like a Deadpool scar. Did you notice that they leaked like a David Ayer clip from his Suicide Squad cut this week, and it reminds me a lot of whoever, I'm putting that in quotes, leaked the Deadpool test footage.
Oh, yeah.
They're trying to create, I mean, it's already a movement, like, release the Ayer cut, Let
At this point, why not? You guys are letting every single fan get everything they want.
Give him else a cookie.
If it's on Reddit, fucking it's in a Marvel multiverse movie now. So I'm frustrated overall.
I like Will Smith's comment where he's like, I love the original. I love the cut we released, but it would be cool to see the other one. He's not like disparaging. Well, to be fair, they never switched directors. Like the Joss Whedon situation is very weird with his predatory accusations.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, Deadpool can teleport!
Teleport. You didn't know? You didn't remember that?
Of course, I don't remember. All I remember is that the theatrical cut had different post-credit scenes. I forgot they team up to take on Deadpool. This is still, look at this stupid CGI location. Nothing real. The CGI is not even good.
Nope.
Deadpool teleporting. Triple stab. And he's over there. I mean, even if you're gonna stitch his... Oh, look, his eyes look more like Deadpool. Oh, he has laser vision!
Yes,
that's right!
He's got everyone's powers.
Everyone on the team's powers, right? Oh, but look, the claws can beat laser vision.
They can beat Cyclops. His claws could always beat Cyclops'
I'm
eyes.
Just making fun of the movie. I don't know that... This is stupid as fuck.
That's one of their power-up moves is Cyclops can hit him with an energy blast, and Wolverine can, like, deflect it and shit.
It just makes me... It doesn't even make me think of Cyclops when Deadpool does it. It makes me think of Superman.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently there were 2 different post-credit sequences with Deadpool's head saying 2 different things.
Really?
That's what I heard back in the day. I wasn't working at a theater or anything, though. Because obviously, I think the post-credit sequence is his head saying something. That is so stupid.
Or do the eyes just open up?
He didn't close his eyes when he died. He kept them open and had laser powers and incinerated the entire cooling tower. There we go, right in the head. Instead of killing him like it's meant to do in Logan, it just erases his memory.
Yep.
That's why he saved that bullet for himself. Remember, we watched Logan.
Yep.
Our audience listened to us watch Logan. And it was used to kill X-24. But here it's just like, you'll forget stuff. You won't die. You'll just forget everything.
And the idea is that it's kind of similar. If you can destroy the brain of anyone or remove their heads for the most part, other than like Deadpool and whatnot, that it wouldn't what's the word I'm looking for?
Stupid.
It would kill them. It would kill them. It wouldn't just.
I should make you pull the trigger.
Oh, she has a little bit of mind control in addition to just calming people down.
Throw the gun away.
Why does she never come back to look?
Turn around. Walk
So ill-advised. Who?
and then keep walking.
I know who greenlit the movie, but is Fox worse than? I think Fox is worse than Sony.
They are,
Because
in
Sony
many
made
ways.
a good Spider-Man trilogy.
They made a good Spider-Man movie.
Okay, well,
And then
I'll
an
agree
o-
on
and
that.
then
They
an
made the best
then an
Spider-Man
okay
movie. It's not
Spider-Man
Tom
movie.
Holland.
And then they made
Controversial.
2 awful movies
Those are 2 terrible, unwatchable films.
and 1 controversial film, Spider-Man
Spider-Man
3, which somehow people have started saying
Because it's part of the
that they really
Toby
love.
universe, and people have jumped to Andrew. Here's the young Xavier.
Yeah.
My name is Charles Xavier.
There's
Ugh.
definitely some CGI disaging,
Yes.
but it doesn't look great.
Yes,
It looks
No,
waxy.
it looks awful.
you're safe.
It's because before Marvel did. Marvel didn't even do it
Have to go.
until 2011.
Ant-Man, I think
No,
was
I mean
the
they
first
didn't do
one.
de-aging, but did head replacement in
Oh, yeah.
Captain America. He's like, why can't I join the fucking school? At least I've seen this scene made fun of by when they're running. They're running on a green screen. There's not even a shadow from them on the grass or a move in the grass. I've seen Corridor
Wow.
Digital make fun of that shot where it's like they're on a green screen, the grass isn't affected by their movements, and there's not a single shadow in that shot.
Wow. I want this to be over with. I
We're
really do.
close. I can't believe how it doesn't end. It keeps
It
going.
just doesn't. Oh my god.
No.
Hey, these boys aren't gonna like what you've done in this place. We really need
I like the cops aren't even there. It's the fire department. So it's like, why would these boys give a shit? They're going to put out a fire. They can't arrest him.
good luck.
I don't even know where. We're on an island, aren't we? There's a fire department on this island with the secret nuclear base.
Was it a secret?
I don't know, but they're like, at one point they say they're on an island. So maybe there's
Yeah.
a city on the island too. But it's like, it seemed like I was expecting when they said island for it to be like a Bond layer. Where it's like, there's no one
Yeah.
anywhere close. The fire department, the police aren't going to show up. It's a fucking Bond villain's hideout. No nuclear silo. Excuse me. Cooler. Yeah, look at this island. Let's see how big it is. Oh, there's a road that connects it to the mainland. That's how the fire department showed up. Thank
Is
you
that
for
meant to be
explaining
3
that.
Mile? I think that was meant
You think
to
it's-
be 3 Mile Island.
Really?
I think
Is that one
so.
still active?
No, it had a
Okay.
partial meltdown.
Yeah, that's the one I thought had a partial meltdown.
I'm gonna turn the volume for this down.
But
while
we'll keep
the
watching because we need to talk about the post-credit
Credits
scene.
play.
So,
Yeah,
did you
so-
love it?
No, fucking awful, man, and my ass hurts. I'm gonna have hemorrhoids from this shit.
It's better than our... Oh, there's already a first post-credit scene. Stryker is still alive. What the fuck? It's not like he doesn't
Because
show up in later
she
movies.
told him to keep walking.
Oh, and she has mind controlling him.
Man, them Vietnam era fatigues. What the fuck?
No, this is stupid. It doesn't even lead anywhere. Don't press skip credits. Mine just popped up with that, but there's another scene at the end.
Keep doing this to me, Nick. I'll quit.
This is your fucking idea.
No, but you want to do all the shitty movies.
Oh, no. You recommended Deadpool, and I said we should do all the Deadpool and the Wolverine and Logan, which are all good movies. And you're like,
Yeah,
no,
but
we'll just do Logan and Deadpool.
Yeah, and
We can do commentary on a
good
good
idea.
movie next time.
Yeah, maybe.
Definitely. Like I said, this is
Because the bad movies are bad, and like that's what I don't get. So there are types of bad movies that I like. Some of them
Absolutely.
are from when I was a kid. Some of them are because they're meant to be bad. But if something was bad the first go around, I don't grow to like something like that. I hated the fucking prequel trilogy. So there's no iteration of it that is good to me. There's no you can't make the prequels better with the Clone Wars because I don't give a fuck about the characters in the Clone Wars.
no,
because it takes
and
place
nor
for the
does
prequels.
Boba Fett adding like
So-
droids and stuff from them make them better. Just
Right,
it better
so-
connects everything, but it's like fuck those movies.
Right. So I don't get that. So I see an awful movie. I don't watch it for God. This came out in 2009, so 13 years. You know,
Fuck.
and
This movie's 13. Oh,
yeah.
fuck.
Uh,
I'm turning 34 in like
13
2
years
weeks,
ago.
but there you go.
and it's awful, man. I'd never want to watch it again. I don't understand how people have come to love the things that they used to hate. I remember all the hashtag
Yes.
give the rights back
Bring
to Marvel
Lucas
shit.
back and that kind of stuff. It's like you
Oh my
guys
God.
hated him. Well, and it's not. I used to say it's only people who grew up with it. It's people who grew up with the prequels.
No,
it's
it's
their
not.
favorite.
It's like
people who grew up with
Mike
the sequels would be
Shockey
their favorite
too.
But people our age are like, bring back Lucas. And it's like, did you
No.
forget the travesty he committed like 10 years
hated
ago?
the prequels. Ugh.
I don't even like
20 years
Revenge
ago.
of the Sith. And I think Jonesy does a little bit. I think Revenge
I
of
don't
the
even
Sith
like.
is trash.
I don't even like Sith. I don't like. I
Yeah,
don't
that's
like
what
any
I'm
of them.
talking about. I don't like Revenge of the Sith. Fuck
Yeah.
it.
I hate.
It has
hate
a
them all.
great, colorful, looks like cotton candy opening sequence with all the jet fighters and stuff. But
Yeah, except for the CGI is trash.
oh,
these
CGI is
days.
actually pretty good with the ships, not with the local. Because
No,
at that point, George Lucas
in-
was shooting everything on a green screen with zero set,
I
like
was-
Zack Snyder.
I watched all of those back in 2019
So did I.
leading up, and Sith does not look good. The CGI looks like a video game.
No, I would agree with that.
It's awful.
It's a good video game.
And not only that, but that movie can never. All those movies can never be made in true 4K. Did you know that?
Because
They
he
are
shot, they were the
artificial-
first movie
they're
shot
digital
digitally, and the digital technology was not, which is why you should always still shoot your film on film, because then after 4K there'll be something else,
No,
and there's no, wait, there's unlimited information on a piece of film.
I know.
Every time you upgrade, like we're shooting stuff on 4K, someday there'll be something called 8K, and we can't. Indiana Jones will have
understand
more
that.
detail per cell than a 4K movie would have.
But there's no more Moore's law for resolution because at one point the masses won't be able to tell.
It's already
the
hard to
difference,
tell,
and
I
that's where it equalizes. I don't foresee us having laid my own eyes on working 8K TV screens.
There already is a thing?
Oh yeah, there's even I have an issue, and I'm one of those people where now 24p, like 24 frames per second, looks juddery to me. It's not a motion blur. It literally looks like stop motion to me.
Let's watch.
I can't stand it.
We're about to get the post credit.
24p is film.
I thought it was
that's
32.
What native film. No, 24.
32
Nick.
frames per second.
No, it's 24, Nick.
I think you're wrong. It's a film studio. I think most films are 32 frames per second. Miles Morales wasn't 24p to make him look different than Peter Parker. So here's the Deadpool part. Okay, he has an arm. I thought it was just the head. 32 frames per second is the norm. I hate the Peter Jackson movies with super
Cinematic frames per second. 24p. I told you all he does is open his mouth.
I swear there was different versions.
He said shh.
Yeah, I know. I saw it.
Nick,
wait, what are you?
it's
What are
24
you looking at to get
frames per
24p?
Cinematic frames per second. Cinematic.
It's always
Movie,
been 32.
film. 24.
You just rocked my world. The movie's over, by the way, everyone.
Television.
You just rocked
I
my
know.
world.
Television is 30 in general, if I'm not mistaken, and then 60 eventually.
Was video games originally 32 and now it's 64?
No. It's
32?
not quite how
No,
it
I
works.
swear it's 32.
No,
I'm not
Nick.
going to look it up. I'm going to trust you for now, but later I'll look
Yeah.
it up and prove you wrong, because I was sure it was 32 frames per second.
No.
Nah.
Sorry.
The movie's
Sorry.
over. Thank
It
God.
is. Thank the maker. But
Thank
no,
the maker.
video games are very very different, and what consoles have, like people freaking out, oh my god, I can do 4K at 60 frames per second, potentially 1080 at 120, and I'm like, congrats, I've been rocking over 100 and 20 hertz refresh rate for 8 years myself. I know the tech's been around for longer, and 60 frames 1080p is like standard in PC for a long
And
long
the current
long
gen
time
system.
now.
It's just not I'm a Nintendo gamer.
Yeah, so when people, so I see, I look at, and even our phones are, most of your modern smartphones have
That's not
either a
modern.
variable or it's 60 or 120. There's not a lot of stuff running at 30 frames per second
120,
anymore.
I think, is how Peter Jackson does it, and it looks like a soap opera because it looks like
that's what
motion
some people
smoothing,
call
which
it.
everyone needs to turn off motion smoothing.
No, see, I keep mine on because I don't like the
not.
judder.
But
It
it
looks.
doesn't look like
I
a film.
don't
It looks like a
care.
soap opera.
No,
God damn it.
doesn't. It doesn't look like a soap opera. What it looks like is closer to natural eye.
But we don't want that with the film. The film's supposed to have a look. Listen
No,
to Tom Cruise and Christopher
I
McQuarrie and
don't
everyone who's
care.
agreeing with them online.
I used to think that way. I still stick with letterbox widescreen.
yeah.
I
That's fine.
I stick with that 100% because that's something visual that is
It needs to be in the original
information,
proportions.
is information. There's scene, there's character, facial thing like that matters. I hate pan and scan.
Oh, no,
if
that's
it
why
was
we don't watch
4:3,
VHS.
if
Only
it was
VHS and
4:3,
full screen DVD do pan and
keep
scan.
4:3. But no, like the streaming services pan and scan a lot of their old cartoons.
Well, really?
Yes,
Like
they don't
how
leave
old?
It,
Looney
they don't leave
Tunes
it up
original?
as a 4:3. Dude, Chris, we were what was it? Christine and I were showing Lucas.
I didn't know pan and scan existed past like 2005 when you could choose
Yes,
a
dude,
full
they
screen
still-
or a widescreen Blu-ray of like
They
Spider-Man
still
or
take
Lord of the Rings.
4:3. They still take 4:3 and cut it off. Oh, it was Groundhog Day. They pan and scanned Groundhog Day.
On which I
No,
bought it
not
on
Groundhog
Amazon
Day, not Groundhog
on
Day.
Groundhog Day.
Not Groundhog Day. Fuck. What was it that they pan and scanned?
I know The
It was a
Simpsons
cartoon.
has been
It
switched
was a cartoon.
to
And
widescreen, which means they cut off the top and the bottom.
Yeah. Anyways, it was something we were showing Lucas. I can't remember. Why did I think Groundhog Day? It's a movie. It has a wide
No,
screen.
I just watched
Um,
that on Groundhog Day, and it was one
And
of the
then,
best movies ever.
but no, I get it. But I see so much clean movement. Video games, clean.
No, that's what it's
because I
for.
do PC. So all
Motion
of that
blur is for sports and video games.
So for all of most of my media consumption is a high refresh rate. That means I don't like seeing judder, and that's I'm not exaggerating. I don't know if other people experience it. If you do, let me know. No,
let
if
us
you're
know what you
used to,
prefer.
if you're used to the high refresh because you do a lot of PC gaming or PC content creation or digital content creation, do you see lower frame rates as juddery, or do you just see it with motion blur in it? Because I see a judder. I see literal. It looks shaky to me. I don't want to exaggerate it. I hate it because I know.
But the motion blur
using-
is making fake
What?
It's fake. It's adding in extra frames that aren't real. They're just a fake transition between the two.
Depending on what you're using, yes, to a degree, which is why you'll get ghosting around edges, which is even worse in streaming content.
Yeah.
If you're streaming something because of bit rates and things like that, and not to mention your own in-home bandwidth and what's being used, who's streaming what.
I still prefer the Blu-ray if I have it. Streaming, because it is a higher quality video with less of a compression rate.
Uncompressed.
Yep.
And that's why I tell people don't pay for 4K Netflix. You're not getting 4K. If you've got
such thing as 4K Netflix? Yeah, I don't have 4K TV.
If you've got a modern 4K smart TV, you've probably got upscaling.
Watch this shit on physical video. I'm holding up 2 random movies. It doesn't matter if you're listening.
You've probably got the smart upscaling, and you can use that for your 4K. But anyways, this is not.
That was a great show.
Daily Cog. Yeah.
Great long show. I hope people please react, please like. Because I really want to do more of these. I mean, we can do a good movie next. I think Disney Plus is the key to these because not a lot of services have good watch parties.
Yeah.
But it's not going to be. But I would love to do Spider-Man: No Way Home. But it's not a Disney Plus movie, unfortunately. It's going to be on Stars, or everyone else is going to get it on Vudu or Blue. Can you do watch parties on Vudu? That's where I buy most of my digital shit.
I don't know.
Because Disney didn't invent it.
I don't know.
Because I would love to do No Way Home, a good movie, if we both got it on Vudu or something. That's where I buy all my movies and have all my collection. So
maybe
we'll see. Hopefully, please watch, like, comment, subscribe. Give them all the info, Kyle. Where do they go for all that?
The Genreverse. The Genreverse podcast networks wherever you get your podcast from. I'm actually trying to bring it up for you guys, and I just got it up. Google, Apple, Spotify, SoundCloud, Stitcher. We're all over that. Also the Genreverse YouTube channel, and that's wherever you get your YouTube from, which is YouTube.com. Genreverse. Do it.
Yeah. Not .org.
Or JGENREVERSE, genre and verse. So yeah. Find us on YouTube. If you're not already subscribed, please do subscribe there. And of course, LRMonline.com. Every day for all your entertainment news, needs, opinions, and interviews are there. Podcasts available from this page as well. All the little write-ups and stuff. And yeah, guys, it's a lot of fun creating this. Let us know what you would like to see us create. And if you like the personalities on the shows, want to see them do some different things, give us some suggestions. We're all geeks.
Talk about spin-offs.
Spin-offs. There you go. That's the hip thing to do. Thing to do. Anyway, I think that's it, Nick. I'm good, man. I'm set.
Excelsior.
No, sad.